your eyes closed. 'Cause you wanna lie in silver for your own. Don't take liars when they're superimposed. 'Cause they wanna raid your dreams when you're alone. Falling down, you get back up. 'Cause you are own. And you're breaking through your rivals till they know you're a warrior.
Two. Sanji has to save him now. And he's done a poor job at it. Yakinda trying to stop the defuse. The necessary shot, but I'm afraid this time, Gio just in the nick of time with a successful retake. Nemiga make it 5.
Not very often.
Right down to the wire.
Not very often we see retakes on Inferno, especially in these early stages. So the fact that Nemiga have the balls to go for a round like that, you love to see it. James almost puts a stop to this. If he gets the third onto Lollipop, he definitely does. Sanji up close with that Mac 10, not really able to pull too much out. And there's the celebrations from the Nemiga boot camp. Lollipop loving it. Lollipop trying to get him fired on up. This is a best of 5, still potentially 3 more maps to come, or 2 more after this one, if Nemiga can pull off an upset victory. Orps, Org this time for MDS. 2 M4s, and the bar will be back on through. Sanji down to his SMG. Galil for James. The plant helped, the damage helped. VP, they're going to need 1 round to break the economy of Nemiga here, so they've continued to opt just for these rifles, but Gio's found a freebie through the wall. Things are going great right now for Nemiga. Let's just
follow it. Let's see how far they can go with it, because at the moment, with another opening frag, everything points towards an Amiga 6. Sanji and his app's presence. It's Org v Mac 10, though. I know who I favor in that one, and sure, MDS feels the same. Yakinda using that freedom provided by his teammate to position on Boiler.
Much slower than I expected. I think CIS, I think of those pace changes, the quicker pieces, but no.
It's very slow. Very, very slow. It doesn't feel like anything's happened besides that wallbang kill, and Gio didn't even see him. That's the real only contact we've had in this round so far, and now it's a Halls pop, and this is all on MDS.
Well, last time he was able to stay alive in this, but I'm not sure about it here. He's going to see one come out. SpeedAxe helped him. Second, makes it free, but he finds a third. Yeah, Yakinda's out, but it's a 1v4 now. They're not going to get it. SpeedAxe is actually playing quite nicely with the AWP here. We haven't really seen him come on and online as much as maybe some of the others in that team. Like, you know, we saw Lollipop doing well, a couple of others having a moment, but if he joins him, that's a new look for them and could be a good one.
And especially if he's finding a lot of impact on a map like Inferno, right? Think about this, the CT-sided AWP, and they're rocking a double CT-sided AWP. We've seen teams with great names in it, like MIBR, when they had Fallen and K&G within the roster, were trying to rock the double AWP setup on the CT side, and they couldn't do it. It was too costly. They weren't able to find impact. The utility usage was too good. Well, Nemiga are making it work right here, and VP are looking a little bit flat right now. Coming into this, they did opt to start on this T side. Only 1 round to their name so far, and they can't get a big haul of rounds like we've seen previously. I think the stat line that SEO pointed out for us yesterday was, what was it, 9 rounds on average?
Yep.
Yeah, so look, they can't even get, well, they still could get that. They need to start winning rounds from now, and it will just be a light buy. So unlikely scenes. Deagle, Mac 10 for Sanji again. 2 Tech 9s, P250 for James, utility once more. I do want to see a pace change. I do want to see a pace change.
I'm with you. Give me a little bit of something spicy, Virtus.pro. You've got 2 maps in the pocket. You can do what you want with it, really, at this point. And with the Tech 9s, maybe they feel a little bit more enabled to do so. But look at the damage they've received on the way. That molly is going to cost them even more. Yakinda's made it through, but only to his death. Nothing to be achieved yet.
Yeah, not yet. Sanji next target, well handled. Box fragging this time. Flash doesn't catch him, and Gio can't believe his luck. A repeat, finally a frag. It's only Buster though, and no bomb plant today. Locked down. And it's just a fragging distribution. It's such a huge discrepancy. Take a look at this. 5, 2, 2, 1, 3. VP just can't hit the necessary shots at the moment. It's just been an Amiga lockout, and they chose this half. They chose to start on the attack. It's about now where they'd need to start changing the dialogue and finding a little bit more on the independent side of things.
Wow. This is a bit of a blowout. I mean, 7-1 can still be recovered from, but just the pace in which this is going feels like it's very favorable to Nemiga, but could still change.
Or banana.
Yeah, this was the pistol round almost.
I like the risk. I definitely like the risk here.
Let's see if the reward's in the right place. Kick it straight up banana now after all the utility was poured through. Now they have peeled away. It looks more like a standard round now. 3 towards A, 2 towards B, and the T's straight up through quad. This isn't looking too well rounded. They just want the fight and they're going to get it and they're going to lose it. Yakinda, again, thrown in and gets nothing.
The flash just didn't catch him. And that was their plan, and CT's flash works. Lollipop spray doesn't. Box missing his AWP shot. Suddenly, this one has a bit more weight for VP. They smoked B. At least the Fnatic smoke to block off the site, isolate the duel onto that CT. Oh, and Gio finding Kickert's health down to 30. 70 damage inflicted, 50 seconds. They gather A. Resources pooled. Boxers long, they head short. MDS gets one, switching to the AK. Costs him his life. Speedak on site, has to hit some good AWP shots here. James knows the likelihood and jumps across to bait the shot. Good shot from Speedak. Can't find the second. James continues to be a thorn in their side. He's on 3 frags. He could ace this. Sanji, the supporting cast.
Yeah, we saw James bailing them out on Mirage with that mad round he got on the CT side, on that B side, but 3 kills on the T side here has done very well for them. Box, Gio trying to do something with this, but James probably got another here. Yeah, nicely done by James. Very procedurally done. Didn't look too flary, really, but now Gio, the 1v2, he's creeping on this. He might as well give it a good crack. One on the site. Oh. And another one on the board for VP, but that's their second now.
Is James picking up the AWP and into holes? He's just keeping the AK-47, so not opting to pick up the AWP here.
Yeah, Sanji had one too.
It might be an indication of what type of a gameplay we'll see them going forward with. If they don't want to go for picks and they want to go for more of this map control style of play with getting the riflers up close and personal, that's a bailout round from James there. We've seen a couple of those. We've seen a couple of very big rifle rounds from James in the last few days, and that's good scenes that he's not just a one-trick pony. They need another round here, though, to VP to break the bank balance of Nemiga. Have gone back for this 4-man B lane once more. Lots of utility will be streamed on down. Buster might be in trouble here. Needs to reconsider his position as Box tries to one-way that smoke. Sees Banana clear, but it's still the early stages. Buster's lurking. Oh, Nade's great. More damage.
Oh, damn. Gio's doing very well with that.
At least they've identified there's another AWP back on the B site. As soon as they hear Speedax, they'll know that there is 2. It's still very stubborn on this double AWP setup on Nemiga, and it is working. Scoreline 7-2 here. They lose this one, though, and they don't save any guns. They will have to eco. Setting up some dunk nades right now to land top of oranges. Nobody home to receive that. Box gets a little